Hello, this is Bobo. What I've made here is a quick, easy, and cheap seed catcher for your plastic tube feeders. I think this is a KT tube feeder. And what you can see here is I have taken the bottom out, and you should be doing this, just as general maintenance and keeping things clean. And I've drilled a hole in the center of that bottom. And what I've done is I have taken a nut, which is sort of hidden on the inside of this bottom. But maybe we can get a little picture of it. I don't know, can you see down in there, Laura? Is that nut down in there? Anyway, I've fastened this machine screw onto the bottom with the nut. Then what I've done is I've taken some hardware cloth, and I've not cut it to size, but that's what you should do, and bend down the edges to protect the birds. And I've taken a fender washer, and I'm cinching that down with another nut. Not very tight, but just sort of snug up against the bottom. Okay? And then what I have here is one of those cheap little planter trays that you put under plants. This is size 8. It's actually 7.5 inches. It seems to accommodate the feeding ports and stuff quite nicely. So I've drilled a hole in the center. So this will keep the seed from falling on the ground and attracting rats and squirrels, and will also keep the birds from eating spilled seed that gets mixed with their feces, which is one way that they can get salmonella. So anyway, I put this back on. Thanks, Laura. And I'm going to put the ports back in so it doesn't fall out, which is what it did on earlier takes of this. So I'm putting the ports back in to hold the bottom in place. And I'll just sort of hold that with my hand. And then you take this bottom tray, fit it over the bottom, fit it over that machine screw. This is a size 6. I've used size 8 screws also, machine screws too. If you're going to do this part with the hardware cloth, you may need something like a 3.5, 4.5 inch machine screw. This is barely long enough. I've used wing nuts for this fastening, but this goes so much quicker. It's one of those woodworking or spring clamps for gluing and stuff. And there's just barely enough there. And I just cinch that on like that. And there you have it. Finished product.